Here are some of the ways that I'm dealing with the coronavirus pandemic. And I'm going to share these with you in the hope that maybe it'll help you with your freelance work as well. I'm learning to thrive in the gig economy. Do you want to learn too? Obviously, a pandemic like this is not something that we ever consider when we're looking at being freelancers. But now that it's here, we do have to say, how can we work best in this situation? I've had a few situations where clients have talked to me about the coronavirus, and I'm having to change a few things because of that. And so I thought I'd share with you some of the things that I'm doing in case you're in the same situation. Maybe you can handle it the same way or even better. And if you can handle it better, please put it in the comments down below. Please like and share this video if you find it helpful. It really helps me with YouTube. One of the first things that has happened with the coronavirus is that it's put my public speaking workshops in doubt. My one client sent a message out saying that basically there's going to be no on-campus training right now. For obvious reasons, they asked me whether or not it can be possible to do long-distance training, some sort of teleconference and things like that. Well, it's not really the best thing to do when you're dealing with public speaking. But, of course, as a freelancer, what you got to do is you got to adopt, right? So I said, okay, yeah, we could do that if necessary. It won't be the same, but we can bring value to the table. We can bring some information. We can work on some things remotely if necessary. Now, that was interesting because it made me think. This is where an opportunity can arise as a freelancer. I would never have thought to put together a separate curriculum for remote training for public speaking. But now I'm going to have to think about that and put something together because of the pandemic. But you know what? Maybe there's clients out there that only want remote training. Maybe there's clients out there that are too far for me to travel and don't want to pay for me to travel. But maybe I can do some remote training. So there's a situation where responding to the pandemic may eventually end up being a good opportunity for me. A couple other things that are going on is I've talked to my clients and said, look, we don't have to get together unless you want to. But a couple of them still want to get together, and I do that, but I don't offer to shake their hands unless they really kind of insist on it. I wash up my hands before I go into the building where they are. I do it right afterwards as well. The other thing that I do is I'm talking to all my clients about, hey, is there a way that you can use this as a service to your customers? We can put blog posts out saying, here's some things that, remind your customers of that you know that in your business they have to do dealing with the coronavirus. I have one client who did a blog post about what her clients need to remember if they're working from home and still want to meet the regulations of their industry. That's the kind of thing that you should be thinking about as well, is, if your clients have information about how to do something remotely from home, then it's an opportunity for you to present them as experts to help them work on these things as much as possible. So there's a couple opportunities out there for a situation, a freelancer to work on, and I think you really ought to think about that. The other thing that I'm doing is, remember, I've talked to you about multiple streams of income. If I'm not going out and meeting clients, if I'm not going out and getting more work that way, well, this is why I have the eBay and Amazon side business, because that is a remote thing that I can do from home all day if necessary. If I don't have work with clients, well, you know what? I'm just going to put more stuff on Amazon, more stuff on eBay, and sell them. It'll keep me busy and it'll bring some more money in while I'm waiting to get more work. Anyway, let me know how things are going with your coronavirus situation, if it's helped or hurt your freelance work, and if you've got any advice for me, I'd really appreciate it. Put it in the comments down below. Hopefully next week's video will be a little bit better in news. Take care. Bye.